And welcome to episode 6 of Velocity PT Academy's podcast. So today I'm joined with Ryan Robinson and Jordan Story, both come together to create the Ultimate Shred. And we're just going to run through a little bit about the beginnings of the company and the reasons why they started, and just running through what the Ultimate Shred is as well for you guys. So firstly, I'm going to look at you first, Ryan. So what is the Ultimate Shred and who are you?
Right,
we'll go for that.
So I'm Ryan. I'm the founder and director of Ultimate Shred. Started Ultimate Shred 4 years ago. I've been personal training since I was 17 years old. I'm now 26.
Yeah.
So I've been around it plenty of time.
That's good. No, that's good. And so where have you been personal training, Ryan?
So
locations.
I started out at Exercise for Less.
Yeah.
That was my first personal training job. I actually worked for Nautilus Pontefract as well when I was like 15 years old. So I've actually been in gyms nearly 10 years. But I was just sort of like cleaning toilets and stuff.
Bit of work experience, whipping boy.
Fitness instructor, but I wasn't qualified.
Teas and coffees, what it meant.
So I did my level 2 at the Nautilus.
Yeah.
And then I went to Exercise for Less when dumbbell went through the roof at Nautilus. So they must have got the call and got told that the gym was shutting down and they rung up for any personal trainer. So I went down to Exercise for Less.
Yeah.
That's where I met Jordan.
Yeah.
So I'd been there for 6 months and then he came into my life, and then just everything like...
That's it.
Come best mates,
that was it there.
Your life turned round, mate. We were never the same after. Yeah.
It's never been the same. So I was there for 3 years. And then someone from another gym, Fitness Base, Vinny Celinio called, he rung me up and said, would I ever want to come down and work? Still personal training, but I'd been free of rent.
Yeah.
So no rent, and they'd actually pay me to work there. So at the time, as a 18, 19-year-old PT,
no rent.
And a big gym full of popular personal trainers and stuff. So there were about 20 PTs come and go since I was there.
Right.
Like I said, I was really young and I looked young as well, so people looked past me. I always had boxing physique, so I wasn't like a bodybuilder, so people didn't really look at me and be like, I don't look exactly like that skinny guy there.
But touching on that though, I mean, you just said you've got the boxing background, so that's your interest.
That was my niche, So I've been boxing since I had my first MMA fight actually when I was at Exercise for Less, and one of the trainers taught me.
Right.
So that's a bit mad. So I always had that. I always had the background from I was going down training, and then I was taking that to me. Yeah. To my personal training sessions.
So you said that you touched on MMA. You also do a bit of boxing as well. So do you do that competitively?
Yeah, well, I was 8 to now as like semi-professional.
Mm-hmm.
So I was supposed to be going professional in September.
Right.
With the Ultimate Shred, just took off too much, and it just requires way too much time. So
that's it.
I've put it on back burner for now. I feel like I'll be able to achieve everything I want to achieve in boxing. Mm-hmm. In a couple of years to come. I don't want to get punched in the face for a living. I just want to compete at a professional level. So
and I think like with what you guys have got at the minute, it's something that's got an exceedingly big potential in it anyway.
It's enjoyable and I love it, and it's my passion. It's something that I do want. I'd want to do this forever. I don't want to. Yeah. When I'm boxing, I'd have a boxing match, and then after that, I'm ready to go on holiday and just relax for months. So I don't want to do as much as next guy, basically.
No, that's great. Is that right? Good stuff, mate. Good intro. What about yourself, Jord?
Right, yes, mate. I'm Jordan. I'm other half Ultimate Shred.
Other
director. Ryan were running the company for a year before I joined. Mm-hmm. And then, like he said earlier, we worked together at Exercise for Less. So I went approaching it at Starbucks.
It's a good story actually.
Let's roll with it. What is it?
Right, so I messaged you, didn't I? It was my birthday, that
right.
I'm
going to steal this story.
Go on then, go on.
So basically what happened is I've been running the competitions, they were getting bigger.
Yeah.
I had my older brother come down and he wanted to take part in the competition, which I thought, right, he's gonna be good at it, basically. I didn't want him to do well and then me. If he comes in the top, it's going to look a bit dodgy. So I said to George, I'm going to come down and make it more independent for the for the measurements and stuff like that. He did the job, and I've always known how good his nutritional knowledge has been insane. Yeah. Just the measurement, there's little bits that I wasn't really clued up on. So I saw that, I was thinking that's just a part that I'm missing and where I couldn't ever expand. So I messaged you saying,
Oh, yeah.
I messaged you saying if you'd ever be interested in getting more involved in the company, let me know. If you ever want to get more involved, I'd love for you to get involved with it. About 2 weeks later, invited me to Starbucks. Coming Starbucks, he said, exercise for less, I wanted to start a competition, but it's literally same as yours. So he said, you can't do that because I'm already working with Ryan.
So
we intercepted it. So he said, I can't. He said, so basically we're going to have to work together now. So I said, no problem.
I like it, yeah. So basically by default, we've got to work.
He said, if you're happy to do that, he said, what I'm going to do, he said, I'll run a competition in here.
Yeah.
And he said, I don't want any money. He said, you can
keep money.
He said, we're going to shoot for 20 people. He says, this is how I think you should run it. So I used to do like a basic sign-up fee, and then you had compulsory PTs, because originally it was to boost client base.
Yeah.
But it just got too big to fit 80 PTs into 1 week.
Imagine it.
Ridiculous. So Jordan said, right, it should be a one-off payment, and it includes this. And then with the money at the end, like we run competition, it was really good, really successful, wasn't it? For the first one, it were literally out over 2 weeks, and we got like 25, 30 people.
Yeah, for 2 weeks, 2 weeks worth of marketing.
With all the money,
terrible marketing.
Give me that money and said, keep it. I want to show you that I'm in it with you.
Yeah.
That I'll be loyal to through it. And I said, right, let's put it into a website.
Nice commitment, eh?
Yeah. So we just did it, and that's straight away. We've had a lot of people like backstabbing and stuff like that, haven't we?
Yeah.
Time and time again, but for it, like I knew straight away then. So that's why we went straight. Both directors at company.
Yeah.
It had been going a year, but then straight away, as soon as we started putting that together, I knew that two heads were a lot better than one.
Yeah. No, and that's good. I like how you said that you kind of, there were one position, one area that you weren't too confident on. So then, but you saw that in Jordan. Yeah, exactly.
But I've done it for years, haven't I, Ben? Like, you were one of my clients, weren't you, mate?
I remember that, pal, yes, I remember. So, what were it? It was 2015.
Ben took me through my course.
Yeah, that's what it was.
What a weird triangle this is.
This love triangle we've got going on over here. I mean,
yeah, so 2015, wasn't it?
2015, I remember it. We were just in. I used to train Exercise for Less. You two guys were PTing in there at time, and I remember just training at Exercise for Less, and obviously I kind of like knew of you, Jordan. I'd taught you as well, so it's we kind of like knew each other through mutual friends, and I remember just that's it. I remember just going in gym toilets one time, and you going, "Oh, you're looking good, Ben. You're looking good. Have you ever thought about doing a competition?" That's his little thing, isn't it? You're looking good. Yeah. Do you fancy doing a 12-week shred down for a competition?
I've got you at the urinals.
But
there be some good money that day.
But yeah, that's how I vividly remember it. And then from there, you planted that seed, and then I think I just broke up with my girlfriend at the time. And then, do you know, when you're just needing something to concentrate on, breakup diet, and then
breakups make bodybuilders.
Breakups make bodybuilders. Became a bodybuilder and then got married.
Nice dressed out.
I'm not saying anything. But yeah, no, that you definitely did. You did 2 show preps with me, haven't you, George?
2 with you, mate. Yeah,
2 show preps. Juniors,
yeah.
we're just a little baby at times. Still am, like in my body anyway. Ain't grown. Baby beard. It's just a mask. That's all it is.
But yeah, mate. So like, I went to compete myself then, didn't I? Yeah.
Well, so, that first one we did together, were it? Or were it the second one?
Second one we did together, didn't we?
The second one we did together.
God, I forgot, mate.
Body Power.
Power, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Have a good that. You went to watch,
Yeah. I think you went day after me though competing, and then I went day before, and I was down there working, and then I did show and then watched you do yours when there. Yeah. That was nice.
And then I went on competing again, and then got British finals, didn't I?
You got British finals. Was that the year after, or was that 2 years after?
2 years after, mate. And I had 2 years eating shit.
I'm going to say you went away and blew up. Like
mate,
you looked like you frigging cast a shadow of you. You're older.
Oh, big guy.
Older person. Yeah.
Like I'd eaten rye.
You said you were good at nutrition anyway, didn't you?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did finals. Well, I got to finals, mate. I had an operation, remember?
Yeah.
So that stopped me from bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Which I'm thankful for, to be honest, because then it's given me more time for shred.
Yeah, that's one thing.
You stopped competing really.
And I don't. Yeah, I'm not interested in competing now. Yeah.
I think
Ryan
sometimes
boxing.
it can
That's
be,
not competing.
it can engulf you that much that if you're thinking about such a selfish reason that's not going to give you any long-term investment,
I know personal
then
trainers that are doing it now, and just you just not got even my boxing. So I did like a 10-week diet, which is only like half of what you guys would do. But I can remember just like my attitude towards personal my personal clients, they were just coming. Yeah, you just got that like same energy.
Yeah.
Like I'm really like enthusiastic and stuff, and I'm like I always like to be really energetic. And when someone walks in, if they're not feeling right, pull them up. But I couldn't even do that. They were pulling me up. You know what I mean? Early on as well, when I didn't have the experience, I lost a lot of clients through it. Even your moods.
that if you think like your customer service will go down pan, won't it? Because
they're paying you good money as well.
But like you just the patience, you just don't have the same patience. Like I'm really a patient person when it comes to training, training anybody. I felt like everyone should be like my mentality, because I was training really hard and I was going through it really tough training sessions and literally getting dragged through it, and I would always had to show loads of heart and stuff like that through boxing. And then if someone were quitting on after so many reps, it really infuriated me, and I was like, but they're just average people that just want to get in shape.
That's it. I mean, their goal's not to get to friggin' single percent body fats and things. I mean, it might be just to show a couple of abs, but it's not to over diet themselves into oblivion.
It's supposed to be enjoyable. It's supposed to be a lifestyle, not something that they're not going to enjoy.
It's better for your mental state as well, training. That's what I like to say of it. It's like, I like to get a client and see the confidence boost up, rather than them. Obviously, it's good to lose weight. Yeah. But I get more enjoyment if they come in, they're a bit shy. They've got like, I won't say chronic depression, but it's like a bit of anxiety. And then they get trained, the confidence goes up, they socialise more, just feel good about themselves. Yeah, so you see it a lot. Goal for me is that.
You see it a lot where people may have like social anxieties and they come into the gym, they don't really want to be there, and then all of a sudden they start seeing a few results, performance gets a little bit better, they look a little bit better, they start to say hello to people in gym, and then all of a sudden they start to know people's names.
That's our main thing with the Ultimate Shred is the amount of messages you get that literally say they change your life. Like, I know that seems like a big thing, like a big statement to listen to, but we get it regularly. We get it regular, and the people we get people who literally book holidays like around. They say, when are your dates? Like, Shred, because they love the routine and they love that lifestyle. And I've got messages, back-to-back messages. When's the next one? Just because I'm thinking about booking a holiday. I don't want to miss it. And really, if they're not got the Ultimate Shred lifestyle, they just don't.
Well, that's it. Ultimate Shred lifestyle. That's what.
So that's why.
Mates and stuff, don't they?
We've had the amount of people now that they all go out together, they all have food together, they all train together, they go to different gyms, and we've literally transformed. Just how they are, their outlook on training in their life. It's crazy.
And it is a good communal thing that you do with people, because I mean, even like the after party that you do after the shreds.
They all love after party.
Who doesn't? You know what I mean? But
it's my favourite bit.
When they sign up, they ask us when after party is this bit.
Just so I can book childcare for that day.
We tell them it's a free bar, that's anything they sign up for. For like 80 quid, I can get about 10 cocktails.
They're thinking.
But like, it's a bit community. It's good for community as well. Like a lot of other businesses.
We get like
earn off us down to there. You know what I mean?
The
they
butchers
really benefit from us.
Butchers are absolutely laughing. Like literally in town. I walked in with my Ultimate Shred hoodie on.
Right.
And they go, "No, you doing Ultimate Shred?" I says, "Oh no, it's my company." And he says, "Well, thank you, mate." Shook my hand and I says, "Oh, can you tell an increase?" He says, "Yeah, you can't half."
Well, that's good.
Like, even like Morrison, that was a massive company, but so if you put like all-meal bagels on diet, there's none left.
There's none left.
So I feel like buying some.
Do you know what? I
shop
shop at Morrison's in bloody Ferry Bridge, and I cannot find raisin and cinnamon bagels. Have you been putting them on there?
Yeah, mate.
You have.
Someone put a post on. Someone put a post on saying, "Can tell Ultimate Shred's got bagels and can't find them anywhere."
That's what you want to be doing now. Supply and demand. Next thing, Ultimate Bagel Company.
That's exactly.
Ultimate Bagel.
Get shares in Morrison's bagels.
Everyone's got bagels, 4 meals a day. Right, Ultimate Bagel Company. I've got your discount code. Bro. So, George, you've kind of touched on your competitive history. So, how long have you been bodybuilding? What are your shows that you've done? Let's go for it.
So, bodybuilding, I started. So, I'm now 29 now. So, I started when I was 22.
Right, yeah.
For some reason, I didn't do it juniors. I didn't know anything about juniors. I just went straight for a show.
Yeah.
I was working like a bit similar stuff to Ryan when I started with boxing. The same person who taught Ryan how to box, Andrew Denny, he got into bodybuilding with me, so we both did a show together.
Yeah.
So we trained together. So let's do a show. Didn't have a clue. I mean, we both know nutrition, but not like show nutrition.
Yeah.
So we basically prepped ourselves.
Right, that's
so
good.
we both went in it together.
Andy won it, didn't he?
Yeah, Andy won, yeah.
Nice.
Andy won his show, yeah. Killed
Was
it.
that Andy's first show as well?
Yeah.
Andy's first show, mate.
Yeah, won it.
Trained together, prepped together, went down. It were in St Albans.
Right, yeah.
St Albans. I forgot the name of the show now, mate. I don't think it was Miami Pro. It was something like Miami Pro, though.
Right, okay.
So, yeah, that was my first one, mate. Didn't do the best, to be honest.
No, I mean, you've got to learn.
Final 2 weeks.
You're talking to a boy with 2 participation awards over here, so I mean, it's all right.
So, yeah, I messed up with that one. 2 years after that,
yeah, I think that may have been your next one. I can't remember you after that. So that was my second body power when you did it with me. And yeah, I think that was your next one.
Yeah, like I said, that was challenging.
Yeah.
Because I didn't do as well in my first. I thought, right, I'm going to have to get shredded to hell.
Yeah.
So I learnt a lot of knowledge by then. So I just got absolutely shredded, but I looked to be like that skeleton, mate, to be honest.
That's your next ultimate shred diet, innit?
I went too lean. I think I was scared because I wasn't lean enough first time. I thought, right, I'm going to get absolutely diced up.
Yeah.
So yeah, went look like a skeleton, and I did well in the show. I mean, I got top 6, but not as good as I wanted to.
Yeah.
Took 2 years off, built some muscle.
What you've got to think there, though, is like you said, you skipped juniors and you went straight in
I
for...
never did juniors, yeah.
You went straight in for not senior show, but like an
boys.
open age show with big boys. With, if you'd have thought of your age at the time, you've only really had like 1 year training or 1 year on guys that could have had like 10 years worth of training at open age. So
yeah, so I'm a disadvantage in a way, wasn't I?
Yeah.
But me and Andy got together and thought, why not? Let's do it.
That's it.
And,
That's it.
Yeah, my last show then, so that was that body power again. Placed on that show and then got British finals.
Yeah.
That was for PCA.
PCA, yeah. Big federation now, aren't they? PCA.
Yeah, it's probably the best one now, isn't it?
Yeah.
PCA, UK, BFF, main 2.
I think it may have been something to do with like offering money.
Yeah, money talks, doesn't it,
money
mate?
does talk to people.
To be honest, mate, that's why I entered it.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I got my British finals, but while I was prepping actually for my last show, I had a hernia.
Right.
So I prepped all the way through with it. It was painful, just got on with it, didn't moan.
Yeah.
Like if you look at my photos, you zoom into my belly, you can see my belly buttons a bit.
I used to push it in that week.
Yeah. It's pushing on a regular basis.
Yeah.
So I competed, I got, like I said, got finals. I thought it's just too painful to get operation done.
Yeah.
Then missed finals, mate, and then.
But what you got to think is like stage is always there. I mean, in 10, 15 years time, much like you said, you're boxing, it's always going to be there, and you want to get yourself right before you suffer any long term damage, really, don't you?
Yeah, that's it, mate, and it's health's more important, isn't it?
Of course it is, mate. So have you got any future plans after that? Have you looking
for competing? Or?
Yeah.
No, mate. I can honestly say I don't think I'll ever do it again.
Right? Yeah.
It's not my interest at all.
You got your business hat on now, haven't you?
It's
mate?
business, mate. Yeah, I want to like it's for me future.
For boxing, mate.
More chance for boxing. Right, turns me into one. But not bodybuilding, mate. No, it's just too. You got to be 100% focused.
Yeah, you are.
I want business. I want the company to do well. I want healthy lifestyle, mate.
Yeah,
that's what it's about.
Both got the same mentality towards like just expanding business as well.
So
that's more important to us than.
Yeah, of course it is.
Of course it is. Than say like a trophy or they're just like individual accolades out there at the end of the day.
They're achievements. So it's like. We've done it. Yeah, and again, there's still time in the future to achieve things I want to achieve.
Of course there is.
The reason why I'm like thankful for why I did it mostly, like Ryan's put it saying. So if you've got clients who want to compete, want to do boxing, you can relate to them, can't you?
Of course you can.
A bad time, struggling on diet, training's hard, full of cold, they need to do it.
Yeah.
You can relate to it, can't we?
Plus also your trial and error that you learn at the time when you're doing it yourself as well. I mean, like what certain things were. Don't get me wrong, law of individuality. Everybody is a little bit different in terms of way now food and training reacts to them. But you have a better understanding going through it rather than reading it from a book.
Don't you?
Definitely.
I feel like, especially with our two completely different sports. So I would like to absolutely smashing carbs and all the time. My body really worked really well for it, so I'm always full of energy. But I always seem to lose weight really quick, didn't I?
Yeah.
So talking after that, 'cause I did for a holiday, I do 10 days, and I was like cutting right up. So I was like literally have to eat so much. But then you were like opposite way. You were like doing mega low carbs
Yeah.
and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's crazy how
It's
much-
just different ways and how
Yeah.
you're sensitive and how you react to different
Yeah.
food products.
Definitely.
And it's good in how, like, because you've done a bodybuilding which is more kind of like just aesthetics, how you look,
Yeah.
whereas that's more performance with your boxing and your MMA.
Yeah.
And again, that's two completely different
Yeah, in every
ways now you
aspect
need to
we're
fuel it.
completely different,
But
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
but we've said this before, right, with boxing, like more people are bothered about how they look for some reason.
Yeah.
Just
Right.
shouldn't be. Ryan's lucky, he just looks well. Do you know what I mean? He's got a good physique.
Yeah.
He doesn't train to look well, he's just, when he's in his boxing, he wants to be able to fight and perform.
I mean, the
And he
six
looks
pack
well.
didn't do Anthony Joshua any good against Ruiz,
No,
did
exactly.
it? Yeah.
Boxers, like, they forget that, all fighters forget that.
Yeah,
They'll
it-
message me and they'll be like, right, Jordan, get me cut up, I want to look absolutely...
I think they
Shredded
I
little
think
men.
they forget
Yeah.
that's why Anthony Joshua was such like a good sales like sort of advertisement for everyone, wasn't it? Like sort of
Exactly. Yeah.
not padded, but they give him like some easier routes, didn't they, to get to? Because he just looks the part.
Yeah, it's like friggin' He-Man coming at you.
Yeah, all underarm and that, laughing their head off when they were giving him sponsors. Do you know what I mean? But Ruiz will still be without it. So
Yeah. But no, that's great.
Aesthetics and performance, mate, innit?
It's two completely different things,
like
different
when
ways
you're
now you train.
bodybuilding, you know yourself.
Yeah,
You can't do much, can you, mate?
Can't
You look
function.
mint, but yeah,
yeah,
start to even go for a
that's
piss.
what we were looking like towards, especially when you were deep in. Now we're sort of like taking quite a lot of role.
Yeah, you helped me out
After you
loads.
were apologising,
Yeah.
we were like,
Yeah.
mate, I just like.
Mhm.
Which doesn't enter my head at all.
Yeah.
Like even though as much as he wanted it, like it just his energy levels were just so low. Like you said, it's an effort to go to the toilet, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, you start
I
putting
saw you
things
when
off.
you were falling asleep in gym, mate, some days.
Oh, mate, it was on the stairmaster.
Yeah.
I don't know how that
Around it.
like a kid stuck on escalator, mate. I just kept going down.
I just saw him stuck on escalator. Wasn't
But it's funny you said that as well, because I've had some rugby players even say that they're more fussed about getting a six pack than actually fueling up for a game
stupid,
on a weekend. And you're thinking, well, if you're gonna exactly, I mean, you don't play with your top off, do you?
No.
Yeah. So it's just
Don't matter what
crazy
they
how
look like.
mindsets are.
Perform well, innit? That's all it is.
Yeah. So we've kind of covered the beginnings. You kind of said how it all started when you asked Jordan if you ever wanted to come in, and then you met each other in Starbucks. You love Starbucks, don't they, for meeting people for a chat?
Yeah,
I
Starbucks
remember
is
that
the
on my
place.
preps.
Yeah.
Ice double
Starbucks is the
espresso.
place.
Yeah.
He met his first 6 girlfriends at Starbucks.
Mate, I'm getting done now for this. Oh, wow. Shoot me now, right?
That was brilliant. Cool. Yeah, get that out, that's
Put
fine.
that bit out. Get some more water, please.
It's got warm in here now. Yeah.
Come on, bro.
So we've gone about how Ultimate Shred started. So for guys that are probably listening that don't know what the Ultimate Shred is, can you just explain about the different packages that you offer
Start it right.
and stuff?
Go
Yeah.
for
Go for it, mate,
Go
yeah.
for it. Right. So it originally started out 5-week. Actually, right at the beginning, let's go right to the beginning with a 5-week fat loss competition.
Yeah.
Weight loss.
Weight loss.
Weight
sorry.
loss, mate.
Weight
loss.
Yeah,
loss.
we decided to change that to make it more even because men were losing about 2.5 to 3 stone and stuff in the 5 weeks, like, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And some people getting the ideas with water loading and stuff like that.
Looking at little
So
dark
the weight,
arts and how to do
literally
stuff.
like the weight thing,
Yeah.
the coming, the people dying and stuff like nearly, it's like
Yeah.
right, we'll change that. So anyway, it's a 5-week fat loss competition.
Right.
Everything's now online, so you get a login, username, password. Once you click on it, you've got a big calendar that's got all your program on it. Tells you which classes are on each day, which days to train, which days to rest.
Yeah.
And then you also get a nutrition plan as well, which automatically updates on your profile each week. You've got
Cool.
meal options, you've got pictures at the side, you've got recipe ideas.
Yeah.
You've got a big shopping list. Each
Nice.
week, again, it'll automatically update on the programs. If you've never trained before, you've got a video and like a type demonstration how to do it, and sort of like a
Nice.
walkthrough. That's
Yeah, yeah.
every single exercise, pictures, videos.
Yeah.
We've covered it all, mate, haven't we?
Yeah,
I mean-
everything. Yeah, that's it.
You've done a good scope for people depending on what kind of knowledge they're coming into it with. So
Yeah.
you've gone,
Yeah.
you've targeted it as if somebody's never been in a gym before.
So
Yeah, which is good because people that know what they're doing, they don't need to watch it. Whereas people that do, but maybe too shy to
Yes,
ask,
two sides, haven't we?
they've got it there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think just giving people an idea which. So each one again's got it lists each muscle group it works. as
Nice.
well.
Yeah.
The pictures are me and Jordan, so it's put like relatable for them. So they've seen us and we've weighed them in.
Yeah.
They look and they see us doing the photos. If they didn't want to ask us, at least it's not some random guy
Yeah.
doing them. Again, like I said, video and everything. So anyone who's never even entered a gym could feel comfortable to train.
That's
Do
brilliant.
the program.
That's brilliant. So you kind of talked about your package that you do, so and the classes. So how does the classes structure thing work out then? Go on, John.
Classes, so we give them an app to download.
Right. Yeah.
So on there, it's got the timetable.
Yeah.
That's simple. It'll tell you how many people can book onto each class. Off the go, book on. And then we've like structured them so we've got like boxing in a class, like boxercise.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people seem to like that. We've gone for an abs class.
Nice.
We've gone for like indoor circuits with weights.
Yeah.
Indoor body weight circuit.
Outdoor boot camps.
Outdoor boot camps, yeah. Just come get them in Pontefract Park, we can get big numbers in.
Yeah. And
There's always over 100 who take part each time.
yeah. You're not going to fit them in a little studio, are you?
We've had a class of 80. I think we had 84 down at
A class of 84 people.
At Ponty Park,
Yeah.
we had 84 people come down. Me and you took it.
Yeah,
we
both
actually
of us
had,
had to take it.
yeah, we
Yeah.
actually had the GoPro at time.
Yeah.
We said, we'll video this one, and then like 84 people came. We're like,
We're too busy.
I couldn't even get him in the widescreen.
Try and tape it on my head.
Everyone lined up, didn't have a chest finger.
Point of view, yeah. Brilliant.
So that's just classes, mate, yeah.
Cool. And so they
We
would pay into Ultimate Shred, and then they can come on
They're
these
free,
classes
yeah.
whenever they want.
Classes are free.
Yeah, as soon as they pay on all the classes, as long as they can get booked on. I think
Yeah.
that was our biggest negative point at one point.
Yeah.
Was just that people just couldn't fit in the classes. So you're
Really?
getting, like we say, you might get 150 people, and like fitness base we're holding 14.
Yeah.
That's even impossible. So then
Well,
we-
no one can have 150.
Yeah.
You're really struggling there. You need to
Yes.
go to outdoors.
Yeah. So, but then we were against like winter, so we were pitch black at 5:30, 6:00, and so you couldn't take anybody
Yeah.
outside. I know we're outdoors again. That we've got
course.
that many people with any lights.
Yeah.
So we really struggled with that, and we had to like knock classes down, as in like times, so we could fit them in more. Because
Right.
otherwise, it would just not going to be worth his time putting all them on
Yeah.
for free, and then they're getting charged like £30 for class an hour. So that might be £60 on a night if you put two. And it was
Yeah, I was going to say, you've got all that room rent as well, haven't you, that builds on
so
it.
you're thinking all that, and then if we couldn't make it, we'll pay the instructors. You're talking like it might be a single sign up for one class.
Right,
And how many classes we do? We might do 8 classes, so we've had to like find ways around it. But it's always been the thing that's been most difficult.
Yeah.
But by week 3, when we get people drop out, it's just
Natural, isn't
natural
it? Any
selection,
diet
yeah,
or
of course, so
any
people
exercise
feel-
program.
People feel like if they're not doing, if they can't stick diet 100%, then the motivation just deteriorates, doesn't it? So,
Right. Yeah.
Even though they've got a workout to follow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But no,
Diet's I'd say it's the main thing, diet.
Yeah.
it's dead-
Personally.
it's dead-
It
it's dead
is.
easy.
It is. Yeah.
As far as diets go, we make it really easy, don't we?
Yeah.
As far as that, no diet's easy, but the variety,
Easy to follow.
the-
Yeah,
yeah.
variety's-
the variety
Yeah.
they've got,
Yeah.
and some of the foods, class, like people don't even feel like they're on a diet when they're eating it. Like,
Brill.
Yeah.
And that's where your knowledge has come into play with that, is it,
Yeah.
Jord? Is
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, mate, yeah.
Yeah,
So obviously
yeah.
I've done it on myself, so it's like,
yeah,
let's get away from boring chicken and rice.
Yeah.
We've had a nonsense salmon avocado bagel.
Exactly. Because if you've
Everyone
got...
loves avocados.
Yeah, of course I
It's
do.
like a trend now, isn't it?
Right, yes.
Avocado.
It's like a-
Bloody hell. No wonder I can't find any in bloody Morrison's.
Told you,
That's on
and
Ultimate
bagels,
Shred.
That's what I mean. With
Yeah.
bagel as well. No smoked salmon.
But if you're signing that many people up as well, you can kind of... If you were first starting out, it'd be dead easy to just think, right, okay, yeah, we've got 150 people, they all have chicken and rice, but on writing, that might sound like a good idea. They're not going to do it.
No, they're not, mate.
They're going to be bored. They're going to think,
They're
am I
not
signing...
bodybuilders, are they?
Am I signing up for somebody to
Yeah,
just give me
so-
plain rice and plain chicken?
Yeah,
Cop
so
out, innit?
obviously, that's our main thing is we give them like little tips underneath, and we'll
Yeah.
say try using this as a seasoning, or try doing this, or
Yeah,
make a chili out of certain. We tell them how to do it.
brilliant.
We've also now added like a cheat meal and weekend section. So
Nice.
so now that we'll do on a Friday night, I think we did like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
healthily minced burger.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like the day before we took a little bit out, didn't we, for calories?
Yeah.
And the next day,
To
Yeah.
balance it.
yeah,
Compensating
just to balance
for it,
out,
yeah.
So then we could add like the wholemeal bread bun.
Yeah.
And we gave them it all, so we're all healthy, all fit the macros.
Yeah.
And then we had like the next morning.
Did I have
we
a
had
pancake?
we had a healthy fry up, didn't we, on the
Healthy
Saturday?
fry up,
We had like a healthy
Nice.
fry up, so we did it again. So we did it all, so it all fit into the calories. And then the day after, we did healthy pancakes.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
we feel like the weekend was the hardest thing where people are so
It
motivated through the week and they have this normal routine of work, and then
Yeah.
they just went into the weekend and they were just
Yeah.
by Monday. The Monday class might be a bit quiet, and then pick back up Wednesday. But you could see that after the weekend, where people have sort of gone quiet or
Right.
it's in them out.
Yeah.
Like, posting
Oh,
pictures
yeah.
of being out, but I think even if they did go out and they did fall off it, waking up to a healthy fry up rather than
Yeah. Rather than
porridge,
poached eggs. Yeah.
rather
Something
than
like that.
so
Porridge and water.
the Sunday waking up and trying to get some pancakes. Still, like I said, with healthy pancakes.
Yeah.
Not much to them really, is there?
No,
but,
Calories
waking up to that. Although definitely shouldn't be drinking anyway. But but again, the day-to-day people are just like if there's a wedding or something like that. So
Yeah.
it's only a 5-week competition for them. It's better for them to wake up and have something to look forward to
Exactly.
get them back on track rather
Yeah.
than waking up and eating something bland and thinking, I'd rather go for a McDonald's breakfast.
Exactly.
instead.
Yeah. Because they would. I mean, you'll know through yourself and diet, and I know for myself with dieting, it's them weekends when you're out of your routine.
Yeah, of course.
The-
It's like a different world, mate. Weekend.
It
isn't
is. I mean, like times go out at window,
Yeah.
and you've got other stuff booked in that doesn't necessarily as all what you've always done.
Yeah, it's like a normal daily routine, is it? A weekend.
And then you start thinking, "Oh, I'm walking out, I've got Tupperwares with me and all that, and you're thinking, I look like a right weirdo.
You gotta going for meals and you're
It's
like,
a bit embarrassing, really, isn't it?
yeah. But that's good that you,
Here's what
Can I
I'm
bring my
dieting,
tub out while you're all enjoying your night
Let's get
snap?
empty tubs about.
Yeah.
and Miss Spork.
Yeah,
So,
oh, yeah.
I'm on
get it in.
prep, like, I'm having my cheat meal, but I'm bringing it Tupperware just so you know. I'm
You used to always take me back. We can be for like carrying cottage cheese about, didn't you? We used to have a tub of cottage cheese whipped out.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Always on hand, just
Yeah,
in
yeah.
case.
Still does,
Yeah.
but it has it with Mars bars.
Dip it Mars bar in.
Brilliant. That's on plan as well,
Yeah,
isn't it?
no,
That's
mate, it's
a
in
weekend adherence
Bad
to
Mars bar. just to increase calories.
it. So you guys, I mean, you've run through packages. You've got like different demographics that you hit as well. I've kind of seen like a female one that you do.
Ultimate female, mate. That's
like, it's
gone
took
massive.
over, isn't it?
Yeah,
So
that's gone bigger now. That.
Best
Has it?
thing with Ultimate Female is all the women just talk, like,
Yeah.
as we know.
Yeah.
They love to talk, don't they?
Might
mate?
edit that out as well. But no.
But they've got good character,
Yeah,
haven't they?
exactly,
They've
yeah. So-
got a good
It's
personality.
a really good program.
So,
mate,
for
Yeah.
example, you might get 10 hairdressers, and every single person, you would know for a fact if they're dieting, they're going to tell each person that, I'm doing a
Get with the
shred,
referrals
yeah.
and things like that. Yeah.
So, but I'd be the same with my job. So any line of work where you communicate with different people all the time.
Yeah.
If you're on a diet and someone asks you what you've been doing, what are you going to tell them? You're going to go,
Yeah.
no. Of course you're going to tell them that you're on a diet.
Yeah. Of course.
So it works really well. It expands every time. It's always new people as well.
Mhm.
So you get like the Ultimate Shred, and you get quite a lot of regulars, don't you?
We always get over
circulating, but
100, don't we? It's like going past like 140 all the time
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
isn't it? But
Is
those
it?
like so there's some like regulars, but it's always new ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's good
Yeah.
signs.
like this one,
That
big,
is good.
big new one. Like so, it looked a lot of people, and normally, especially summer, we think, oh right, it's going to be recirculated
Mhm.
clients, but this one is just. There's been loads of new ones, literally more or less all new ones, and it's
Yeah,
been
That's
really-
brilliant.
80%.
Yeah.
Never done it
Yeah.
before, yeah.
So
80%
Yeah.
have never done it before. So you can see that people are
It's growth
going
there,
away
isn't
and they're saying, "Oh, this is really good. I did this."
Yeah.
You might want to have a think
yeah,
about
so
it, and
usually as well.
then they've
once-
connected from it.
Once we get one like this, we normally like do alternating where then the ones that do come round, they do it again,
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
they? So it's
Yeah.
always we did it last Christmas and we thought that were going to be the quiet one.
Yeah.
And it ended up being that one won at record breakers
Yeah,
as well, wasn't it?
massive.
Were it?
Yeah, because we
Yeah.
did the Ultimate Female again. They absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
As soon as it's on now, we'll get messages. And they're like, "Oh, when's the next Ultimate Female?" Put the Ultimate Shred on, which is
Yeah.
sometimes it can affect it because.
So
like,
would you have that running before or after the same time? Like, or have you always do it?
What, the
Separately.
shred and the
We
female?
Yeah.
alternate and
Yeah.
because funny enough, men don't want to diet at Christmas like.
Right,
They
yeah.
all
Like
bulk-
going out
they
with
all
the mates,
bulk,
don't
mate,
they?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I don't know what they're bulking on. But they all bulk apparently,
That's
so
it.
they don't want six
Pubs are
packs to
heaving
put on the
around
jumpers,
Christmas,
yeah.
aren't they? That's why. With Christmas
Exactly,
jumpers
yeah.
on.
Yeah.
They're all
Yeah.
bulking in pubs like
Look good in a jumper.
yeah, everyone's wearing jumpers.
Jumper
aren't they?
gains, innit?
Yeah,
No, you
yeah,
get good
yeah.
trap showing in a jumper,
Yeah,
don't
we
you?
do, yeah.
Yeah.
We could have put a chest and
Yeah.
trap program together. It's ready for winter.
Traps for Christmas.
Class.
That's good. So we've kind of ran over your packages, demographics for your different demographics as well. When did you guys get to a point where you started realising, shit, we've got a good number of people coming in here now, we might want to have a look at taking some fitness instructors on to do a bit of work for us? When did that come along?
I think we've always had instructors.
Yeah.
I mean, we've always had
Have you?
instructors working for us. I feel just like, although people do it for me and Jordan as well most of the time, don't they? But that we've got a couple of good instructors, and I feel just like the fresh faces and the different way of the different training methods as well.
Yeah.
So I'll take a class completely different to someone else.
Right.
So
It's
just
good
feel like
to get that
keeping it new,
diversity,
yeah,
isn't
just
it?
keep it in and take some weight off our shoulders
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah,
and
of course.
Don't forget we're both personal trainers, aren't we? So we've got to run his own personal training business. So
That's
it's
it. I mean, this isn't, you're balancing the two together,
Yeah,
aren't you, at the
Yeah,
same
that's
time?
That's
yeah.
Again,
we are trying to get away from it, aren't we?
Of course
Trying to
we are,
be
yeah,
100% to shred, personal
Yeah.
training.
that's
a little bit on the
why
side.
we're just saying the new ultimate lifestyle.
Right.
So that's again, like I said, that's his way forward. That's where we want to take a back step from personal training.
Mm-hmm.
And just commit all his time to that really.
Yeah.
And have this membership style package run year round.
Yeah.
Just as a gym membership would, and
Mm-hmm.
that'll enable us to then create more time to just put more work into ultimate shred, into advertising,
That's
into
it.
social media.
That's it. Because if you think like your time now would be very much limited, if you've got X amount of classes a day plus also your PT plans, where's like your time for to actually sit down, plan, work on content, and get it out there? It's quite limited.
Well, we do Monday Fridays at minute, don't we? We book them out, but then even then, we do like 9-5, don't we? Dolly Parton shift, don't we?
Dolly Parton shift.
Yeah, Dolly Parton hours on Monday and Friday. So
yeah.
But I'll still do 6 till 9. And then I'll do 5 till 9 at night.
Yeah,
so
crazy.
Big hours.
But I'll do it
Big
with,
days.
Yeah, as soon as we started, the laptop burns my head out more than the PT session because I'm not used to it.
Yeah.
And I never signed up for an office job. Do you know what I mean? So I'm like,
I get you.
It gets to you, doesn't it? When you're just like non-stop at laptop and you're like seeing like snow blind when you stand up and that. But then other than that, I had PT Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'll do like 14 sessions a day. I'll just do straight through. No rest.
break.
6 in the morning till 9 at night and stuff like that.
Yeah. And
it's just
coming back to that, you definitely got no time to be training for boxing then, have you? If you're doing stuff like that and those hours.
It all links up, mate, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Everything just comes to that same with the classes and stuff, and it's nice just being able to just let the instructors take them, knowing full confidence that they're taking really good classes. We always get like extremely good feedback. We get better feedback off as the instructors than when we take them, don't we?
Yeah.
They absolutely love it. Yeah, they love
That's
it.
bro.
Yeah, they know we're at the face of it, and then they always come to us. For support, and I think with instructors then they can just be separate from that and not be sort of like, oh god, these are running it and these are just they can just be themselves. I think they don't feel like we're going to judge them if they say oh yeah, I get this at weekend, and they can all just have a laugh and enjoy the session without thinking that we're watching over them in a sense like maybe.
Even though I've caught a few in supermarkets and that,
have you?
like when they had for me when they see me.
We pick it.
Stuffing flat jacket mouth.
I'll go for a meal, right, and I'll see him at a restaurant, and I'll just think, I bet they're thinking, what are the chances of the guy running program, but it's it's absolute class.
Bet they're there at supermarket. The good dive where bread is, just trying to hide themselves in packets of Hovis.
Salad.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So when you're looking at location wise, so location that you're currently in at the minute, that Cass, Pontefract, Featherstone catchment area, are you looking to spread? Are you looking to reach out?
Well, yeah, we've got one in Leeds at the moment, haven't we?
Yeah.
So
cool.
we've got one in Edinley.
Nice.
So we've got a studio in Edinley, and it's running it now, so it's on the second week now.
Brill.
So it's starting off small. We've just got over 20 people signed onto it.
Yeah.
This is first one.
Yeah. I mean,
we did try to get we got it out before, haven't we? So we got it out at Golden Team in Leeds as well. We did like sort of boxing fight camp one. That were alright, wasn't it? Like again, we just the boxing side of it. I don't know if in that gym now he's doing another. He's running sort of another thing, doing like the charity events and stuff.
Oh yeah, like white collar boxing and all that type of stuff.
Running that alongside, so we just thought, well, we didn't really want to be underneath that or on top of that, or
And you don't want him poaching your guys at the same
of course,
time.
we don't want to be sort of involved with that. Like that's where I train for my boxing, and
Right.
mad respect for everyone down there. But so we just took it away from there and thought, want to be. Make sure we're on his own and it's not around another competition.
Like neutral ground
type
of thing.
Yeah. So that's the reason we moved.
Yeah, so we found Headingley one.
Yeah.
It's good because we're like just next to Beckett University, aren't we?
Good catchment area for students then, isn't it? And coming through into it.
We're trying to get into the Freshers Festivals thing. We're not sure how it works, but
right, yeah.
Apparently you can get stands up and stuff like that for like.
You want to have a look at something like that.
People to target there, won't
there? Yeah. So we're gonna target uni students. With this one, we kind of targeted it, but they're all sort of they weren't there.
Yeah. They've just more or less finished now.
Yeah, they were just anywhere else.
Yeah. I mean, you've just finished at Beckett's, haven't you? You've just finished.
Yeah.
So when does uni start?
September.
So that's your time.
Yeah, so do you know about the...
I've got a few things.
Yeah,
he's got a few contacts.
Yeah, help us out.
Get you.
Hey, he's the man, get him on
Help
it.
a brother out.
Do you know what I mean? Video and live, like, contacts.
So,
yeah,
that's his next one with that, mate. We're trying to build up Leeds now.
That's it.
Like I said, we've got our area, haven't we?
Yeah.
Castleford, Pontefract, Featherstone, 5 towns area.
It's a stronghold for you guys, that, isn't it?
Yeah, we've always got that. We've always got it told back on anyway, so it's sort of like it's there, waiting in case. It's like a safety net, I suppose.
Yeah. I think the thing is we get picking a new location. I mean, I found it same with what I do. It's easy to think that you can just chuck all your eggs into a basket that's further afield, but the better way to do it is almost like try and ease your way into a new location. Because if you try and do too much at once and spin too many plates,
of course,
what you're known best for, which is like your customer service, your product that you're giving to your clients, it will fall, it will drop when you're trying to do too much at a time.
What we've done with this one, so we sort of done it like a franchise. So my twin brother Jay,
right,
and Josh is other instructor. So them two are more or less running that.
Right.
So we can trust them. We've tried doing this before. Really good sort of deals to get it out where we go and approach a personal trainer and we'll say, right, so if you take X amount of classes for us over the month and we'll come down, we'll do the weigh-ins, they follow our programme, but you take the classes.
Right.
We'll sort of do a split on the money percentage wise.
Got you.
And the deal's that good. It's like a steal for both ends. So they have to do 15 hours, say max, like 3 classes a week.
Yeah.
And then we've already pre-done all the work.
Yeah.
So from both ends, you think, oh, it's about 15 hours, and I'm getting all this money, and then we're saying we didn't really have to do much.
Yeah, of course.
But then I think when people see it money wise, and they get a bit greedy with it, and then we've had quite a lot. We've had some really people are meant to be close mates to us, and
we've been screwed over a little bit.
Yeah, quite a lot, mate. Yeah, it's been a bit.
That happens in business, though, isn't
does,
it?
mate,
I mean, it's one of those things.
Don't let it bother us. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them, innit?
Keep doing what you do. You guys that face your company, and people understand what they come for. You guys, if you know what I mean, what you offer as a service. So I mean,
they're buying to you, don't they, mate?
Yeah. Exactly.
Everyone knows that, don't they?
So that kind of brings me on to the next point then. So kind of, you've talked about your obstacles, but have you ever had to deal with kind of like any mimicking ideas or anything like that in the past?
We can't drop names, can we?
We can't drop names.
You don't have to drop names, but I mean, you can just...
We'll tell you when cameras are off.
Alright, but say like for guys that are listening, how have you dealt with mimicking ideas before?
So with us, we're not really... It's more annoying. It's not. We don't feel threatened by it, and we know that they don't understand just how much work's involved.
Yeah. They usually quit, I mean,
without the amount of people that do it, and it's literally, it could be word for word for our advertisements, and do it, and you just don't hear from it because, like saying the first competition I ever did, I had 13 people. So they might get half of that, because I'm pretty well known around about area. So for me to get 13 for someone who's like just starting, I've never even heard of some of them.
Yeah.
And they're from my area.
Yeah.
And they're like, they might do it if they get 5, then that's quitting for them.
Right.
They're like, well, I'm not doing that if I've got to do
that's it. Because they might always compare it to you.
Of course they will. So they've
not seen those 4 years prior to it, and that grind and that personal training background that you've had prior to getting into it.
Definitely.
Type of thing.
The amount of time that people never see, the amount of hours that you're putting in, that's why we're so we're dead passionate about when something goes well and we've put all the time in. People, you just don't see it behind closed doors. The amount of hours and answering messages. You're waking up to I wake up to 20 odd messages sometimes on some of them. And
Yeah.
this is we're
Yeah.
talking like I start at 6 o'clock. I start work
Yeah.
at 6 and I wake up 20 messages.
And
I
then
don't
it's
get home. I don't get
11
home
at
well.
night.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
get home well 10, half 10. I can remember a time between 5:30 and 8 o'clock. I had something like 23 messages online.
Bloody hell, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people don't see that. And then in
Yeah.
between each client, if I've got a 5 minute gap, I'm on my phone. I'm like,
You're having to reply to your
Yeah.
customers,
and
aren't
then
you?
I get home,
Yeah.
I get home at 9 o'clock, and then there's ones I don't reply to, and it's non-stop. It's literally
Yeah.
a 24-hour thing. That what we're doing.
You need an admin boy, don't you, mate?
Honestly,
you need,
but that's
yeah.
what we have now. We've
Yeah.
got we've got Chelsea's
Got
admin
Chelsea,
girl.
yeah.
Yeah,
Ah,
she's
right.
Amazing, yeah. She's really good
took
for
on
us,
his
mate.
she's took on his email. She does most of his social media, which is good.
Right, yeah.
She's really good, mate.
Because if you think, you kind of touched on it earlier, if you're working 14-hour days and then you're
I
having to
know,
juggle
it's
all of this
too
at the
much,
same
mate.
time,
Honestly,
it's a
yeah,
lot.
yeah.
Which somebody that from outside looking in might think, oh, that looks like a good idea. They're getting all these people in, they're
put the
getting.
numbers
They'll see the
together.
pound signs, don't they,
Yeah,
mate?
of course
All they
do.
do is they'll hear a number of how many people you get signed up.
And
They'll
see the
times
entry
it by
fee,
figure.
the entry fee,
That the entry fee is, and they think, oh, that's
Yeah.
really good. Do you know what? It's
It's
easy
gold
to do
mine.
that.
Yeah.
It'll be easy to do that,
Yes.
but they don't see the infrastructure that needs to be put
No.
behind it to
And
hold
just
it
the
up.
amount in how in depth our the website is.
Mm.
The website, everyone goes on it and they can't believe how good it is. Like,
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah,
Like again, we've got
Got Dave on there for that.
is the website operating at like
brilliant.
He's
again.
mega in his.
Yeah, we're all like the team we've got is something that people who try and mimic are never gonna.
That's it. We'll just get your website
Oh,
up
yeah,
here,
yeah.
actually, for
Yeah.
guys.
Oh, aye.
Guys that are on YouTube, you can see the
There's
website here.
That's right.
So yeah, talk me through a little bit about your website then. So I can see like you've got home,
Right,
plans,
so-
classes.
If you want to click on, say if you want to sign up to Shred, say you're totally new.
I wish it were interactive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, our plans.
go on our plans. It's a load up.
And then if you scroll-
Just wait for our dodgy Wi-Fi connection. So
Yeah.
have you done that?
Yeah, we
Right,
go.
alright.
Right, so the Ravers plans. You can see there one June 8th, so that's just started last Saturday.
Yeah.
Ultimate Shred 13. So that's what they go and view details there.
Yeah, the Ultimate Project, which is
So-
male based one, which is more.
Is that
again,
aesthetic wise? Is
yeah,
it?
Yeah.
like for strength as well, like strength and
Brilliant.
Yeah. That again is 5 weeks Shred. That's same as his competition, but it's without the prize money, without the classes. It's just to do on your own time.
Right.
It's all
got you.
online. Still
Yeah.
5 weeks.
But
Still
sometimes
with diet, still workouts.
if you think for you guys that are maybe a little bit more knowledgeable on the aspect and they're just wanting just a plan, just some accountability to stick
course,
to,
yeah.
then
feel
and things
even-
like that would be
I feel
good.
like even for myself, I know what I'm doing diet wise, and so
Yeah.
on. But if someone gives you the diet, you're more likely to stick to it.
I would
Yeah.
still use a coach to
I
this
use a
day.
coach, mate.
Just because it's that
So
fact.
does my diet's for me. It's like
If I've paid for something, I want to make it work. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? And that, whereas I could easily write up a nutritional plan for myself, but I haven't got that accountability when I'm in fridge.
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I
course
don't
it is,
feel
yeah.
like somebody's watching me.
Yeah, of course it
Yeah.
is. Yeah, when you know and you sort of like, I think you justify eating that extra couple of like.
It's easy to come up with a good
yeah,
justification for
oh,
anything.
Well, I'm not doing this on this
I'm
days.
carb loading before bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd do that to myself,
We
mate.
made mistake pie, so I've got to eat it.
Yeah.
Talk myself into it.
Bro.
Yeah, it's that simple, mate. We've got us transformations there. If you want to check them out,
Yeah.
like I say, if you looked on his Instagram profile, there's plenty of
Yeah,
transformations in there.
transformations are on.
That's
Yeah,
good.
it's like
Yes.
results. They speak for themselves, don't they? Look,
They do. I mean, like, and that's
a
one
good one
thing.
there. That's lad who do it with Jack Crilly. He got
Yeah.
some amazing results.
I remember him. I remember, no, not I remember, but there's one thing that I do got to take away from your marketing that you do. One thing that speaks a lot louder than any kind of catchphrase or any video that you can put up there is your actual transformation pictures.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
And I always think that it's that quick, instantaneous thing that people can look at and they think, whoa, that was done in 5 weeks.
And
Got
the
Colson there from Coronation Street, look.
Oh, yeah.
Got all the stars in.
You got all the stars, training the stars,
Yeah,
eh?
he's a good mate of mine, is Colson.
Yeah, we've
so.
had Louis Morrison off Love Island.
Yeah.
Louis one of ours, yeah.
So is that one thing? Have you had a look at using influencers and
Yeah, we
getting them
have.
on board?
This is so we'll
Yeah.
use them for the Leeds. What's the guy off weekend? Beef weekend.
Yeah,
Is it
Beef
David?
Weekend.
Is it David?
I don't
Yeah.
watch it, mate. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
so
I don't- to be honest, mate,
I don't
Yeah.
watch it, but
People do. They know
yeah.
him.
People do,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
yeah, people watch it. Yeah,
Yeah.
so we've got so apparently he's gonna do something with us
Yeah.
in the
Right.
future as well.
Yeah, some big names.
awesome.
I think the our main like the critical point of it, what people were just saying, well, it's unsustainable. So this is why we came up with
The business model.
The
No, the shred like after the diet.
so-
don't
Oh,
come off,
sorry.
So the,
yeah,
so
yeah.
the after. So
Pile loads of weight on.
Yeah.
yeah. So
yeah.
aftercare basically. So
Right.
what we said, because people are saying, well, what do we do now?
Yeah.
Although they've paid for 5 weeks, they were expecting a
It's
lot more.
12
And I
months.
said, oh, so what do we do now then?
Yeah.
You're going to tell us? I'm like, well, so we came up with this. We've come up with a few different things, haven't we? But
Yeah.
like the lifestyle, are the ones that's stuck now, so you can have it all year round, like we said. So
Yeah. Yeah.
as soon as they fall out of it, as soon as they come off the program, they've now got sort of like a recharging week. I don't know, we give them some shakes just to re.
Nice.
Detoxing, yeah.
So like a recovery, it's almost
Yeah.
time for them to supercompensate.
You
Yeah.
like some like vitamins, don't you?
But
Minerals
like
within
we
the
said
diet.
on the
Yeah, of
calendar,
course.
we're not gonna lie to them. We say on the calendar, it's super aggressive diet for if you're turning these kind of results in that short space of time, like you're gonna have to put your body through a little bit of stress.
Yeah, you need it, don't
Of course
you?
you do. So
Yeah.
what we're saying after that is, and we give them a detailed description on how they should be feeling, how we're going to make it so they can maintain these awesome results that they've got. Yeah,
Yeah.
they might put the odd pound on here and there, but here's how you maintain it throughout the year.
That's
It's-
that's good.
And it's
Yeah.
and it's not nothing where there's weights where they're going to be starving all year. Like there's a lot of food, but it's low calorie food. It's hitting the maintenance calories. They can see from that if they feel like they're eating too much or they want to cut a little bit. They know that they can just take a little bit off.
Yeah.
And it all just leads in again into calendar then when there's a next competition coming up. So anyone who's part of that, the lifestyle package can then see, oh, there's a competition coming up next month. So
That's
I can prep myself for that,
course.
and then I can go stricter again. So this is how we keep the results coming all year round without yo-yo dieting, because that's what people feel like it is, and it's like a fad, but it's not. Like,
Yeah.
the lifestyle is
Yeah.
what's more important to us, but we're giving people this boost and kickstart and accelerated fat loss. But then also helping you in the aftercare as well.
That's
to
good.
say,
I mean, you've listened to that feedback from those clients, haven't you?
Of course
And you've
you
put
have.
something to
that's
be able
it,
to
yeah.
cater for them.
It's all about when you've got to listen to what people want, haven't you?
Exactly. And are you finding that a lot of people are gaining a good education
Yeah,
through what you're giving
definitely.
Definitely,
around
yeah.
food? Because some people can just look at food and it doesn't mean anything to them.
Yeah.
They eat for taste
Yeah,
and
so now
satiety.
they get to know what protein, carb, fat is.
Yeah.
Like, I know that's simple to us, but people who don't know that, and then
Ye-
take that away from them.
A lot of trainers take that for granted that people
Yeah.
know it, but I mean, I've seen like lawyers, doctors, well, not so much doctors, but like people that are in higher kind of like academic roles in society, just not really know about it just because they don't need to.
Yeah.
I mean, they're good at what their craft is, and
Yeah.
it's not particularly nutrition. They don't need to care about it. They just
Yeah.
eat because they function to get the job done,
Yeah.
and that's what they need that education from, and they seem to get it from you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they come on it.
Definitely, I feel that's why
Yeah.
people keep re-signing up as well. Because
Yeah.
even if we give them it and people are, oh, well, they could just keep the diet and use it again. And we're
Yeah.
like, yeah, but how boring is that? It's
And it's
again,
always
it's
new-
it's
new
variety.
diets, don't
every diet's new.
Yeah, yeah.
And we
We don't do
change
the
some-
same shred.
We change
That's good.
bits.
I mean,
That's good.
When you never do the same diet.
Yeah.
We don't really use diets again. Sometimes we bring a couple of the meals back, which are good
Yeah.
meals.
Yeah.
Just something like that. Now, example, we make like a nice healthy hunters chicken and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we might use stuff like that
Mhm.
again, but with the diets itself, we never reuse, do we?
no.
And it's
No.
always fresh content. So
That's great.
yeah. So when
Yeah.
people see it and they know it's got to be something that they've done before, whether they did first or last shred, it's
Yeah.
always going to be different.
I was gonna say, because again, if you've got a customer that's done your first shred, you've done the second shred, they're not thinking, oh well, I've paid for it first time, so I can just
Yeah.
keep using
Yeah.
that when I need to do it,
Exactly, yeah.
because you've now got something new, something fresh to be using all the time.
And we just get better each time. So we've
Yeah.
got.
We're always learning ourselves, aren't we?
Yeah,
Right?
of course
Yeah.
we
So
are.
we're
And
learning
for
all
the-
the time, reading books.
Yeah, and we
Yeah,
listen,
yeah.
Getting ourselves.
we just listen to
put
them as
into that.
well. We've
course.
got like the women that seem to be just obsessed with snacks.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, women love snacks.
Yeah, men really aren't too bothered. If you say you're eating 3, 4, 5 meals straight through, they don't really matter. But then it just seems from the women again from feedback, they just seem to always say, "Well, can we snack?" So what we've done now, we've got breakfast, mid-morning snack, lunch.
Cool.
Mid-afternoon snack, and that's how we've done it for the Ultimate Female. So we've actually changed it.
Yeah.
They seem to want more fruit in, they seem to want more snack stuff. So we've changed.
To adapt it.
They
we've
just
done
adhere
some-
to it better. It's
Of
more
course, yeah,
sustainable for them
yeah.
to keep on hold of it
But
if
they
that's
don't-
what their habits
But
are
they
like
don't tend
anyway.
to eat that much
Yeah.
as well. So but they like to just have a little bit. So we've got like what we've got. Say for example, we've got like
There's some like hummus and carrot sticks or
Yeah,
we
yeah,
have just
yeah.
little dip
little
things
like,
like that. So they're
nut
eating
box
it.
with chocolate, dark chocolate.
Yeah,
nuts.
it's a trail
Yeah.
mix because they
Yeah.
do like
Stuff like
snacking
fruit-
and watching
fruit-
TV,
yeah,
don't they?
Yeah, they
fruit,
do, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fruit
Love it.
salads and stuff like that. Like just like on the morning and stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
fruit salad, and then we've also we work with Start Monday snacks as well.
Yeah,
don't
Start
we?
Monday, yeah.
Right.
So we'll give them a few of them a week. So we'll say, in the first week.
Is that like
you
a
can
healthy
have
snack
three-
company,
Yeah,
that
so
is it?
they're
Yeah,
all-
yeah.
They're all
Right.
under.
They're worth checking out. Really.
They're all
Right.
under
Yeah.
150 calories.
Brilliant.
So we've got like the ultimate shred brownie and stuff like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
They've got like donuts and all. So they've got granola bars. Everything's under 150 calories. So for
Brilliant.
that one day, they might take out. So we might have, I don't know, peanut butter and rice cakes, for
Yeah.
example.
Yeah.
I should use that example. So they might eat that, but they might prefer this brownie. So they feel like they've been a bit naughty, but then they're still safe
Uh-huh.
under the
Calories.
calories. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we work with those. We knock them down as weeks go on, but again, they're dead popular. And
That's
if you've
brilliant.
done the first comp, these weren't a thing before.
Yeah, yeah. And now they've
We've
got
got
all
that
these
free
treats.
comp.
Yeah, we've got
Like last three
we've
comps
got
was-
a smoothie list as well. So now, again for women that say, "Oh, we haven't got time to make something like that," or
Yeah. That's it. If you
I
think
haven't
they've
got a
got
big
3
enough gap,
children
yeah.
Yeah,
in a
busy
morning
life,
and they
yeah.
need to get them ready for school,
course,
I
yeah.
mean, they might just need to knock a smoothie out.
yeah, so
Yeah,
we'll do. We've actually got a list of smoothies again. So we sat and created this list of smoothies, and they're all the same calories.
Mm-hmm.
Worked it all out, loads of different flavours and stuff like that. So they can make that and take it to work. So they can have a drink at the desk, but they can't actually have a meal till
Got you.
12. But they might be up at 6 eating. So then we want them to having something in that time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So they say, I can have a drink at my desk, but I'm not allowed to eat. So we've then created this.
Yeah.
It just
sort of
works for their
like
lifestyle,
it's
doesn't
like
it?
cocktail menu,
Yeah.
isn't it? It's
Yeah,
like-
Cocktail menu.
Yeah, that's what it's like. Yeah.
Start calling them tequila sunrises and stuff
yeah.
at work. Got just having a pina colada at the office, you know what I mean? Coconut and all that. Pineapple. Yeah.
It's sparkling.
Dress it up.
Right, cool guys. I think we'll look at wrapping it up there if that's all right.
Yeah.
So if anybody listening to this then they want to get in contact with you guys at Ultimate Shred, what are your kind of like social media handles? Do you know like your Facebook, Twitter,
Right, so
Instagram? That's
main
it.
would be his Instagram, wouldn't it? It's
Instagram.
Yep.
Ultimate Shred _ Go on.
Official
Yeah, there we go.
_ shred.
Yeah.
Right. And
So,
if people wanted to go on your website,
It's a long one, man.
it's a long one. So
It's a tongue
people
twister, that.
they can find it through your website as
Yeah.
well, can't they?
Yeah, yeah.
So what's your website?
ultimateshred.co.uk.
Nice and
That's
easy.
simple, mate.
That's
Mate,
such a
More
good
simple than his
It's
Instagram.
so much better than Instagram.
such a good domain name
Yeah.
that. So-
Yeah. We had to put official as Instagram because everyone's ripping us off, aren't they?
That's it, yeah, the official.
on it.
We need to get you guys a blue
tick. Yeah.
You need a blue
How
tick,
do you
don't
do
you?
that?
I don't know.
Is that some off-camera
I'm sure-
conversation? Good.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could pay somebody somewhere to do
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean?
Will
But, right, awesome guys. So thank you. That was very insightful
Thank
into
you.
what
Yeah, thank you,
Ultimate
Ben.
Shred is, and
Thanks for having us.
I hope to have you on again sometime, maybe. Yeah.
Yes,
Right.
Thank you.
Wrap that up there.